and goal. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Picks up 6. Now,
they've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Direct snap. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Penn State.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UConn going back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
On second down, looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pressure coming. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. UConn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. On the move, it's Saunders. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. A first down for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Penn State 65.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The UConn offense goes back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
On the ground, it's Edwards. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Back to throw, it's Aller. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Looking for space to the left. He'll pull it down and run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! And the punishment has been extended. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Penn Penn State, 79.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll bring it back. It's Saunders. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the stomping has commenced.
Punt returners, man, you just got to make one guy miss. You make the first dude miss, and then a lot of times it's off to the races. This guy is so dangerous in the open field, as he shows right there in the punt return touchdown.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UConn going back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Penn State! And the route is on.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UConn offense goes back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Coming after it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Huskies will bring the punt team onto the field. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Line gets set, first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Edwards. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On second down, he'll let it fly. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Feeling some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Saunders. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
UConn going back to work on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Pocket start, and the ball's free in the end zone. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. And he knocked that one right down the middle. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The UConn offense goes back to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Trying to get to him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. UConn will have to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Running it back, it's Saunders. And the returner will be brought down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked in what this defense is trying to do.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their